Alright, have not driven my Ruckus in, I don't know, a couple of weeks. Even forgot how to turn it on. So I have no idea if you guys can see that, but I've got so many bikes to take care of that for the air. By the way, I highly recommend this Cobalt compressor here. I think I got it from Home Depot. Anyway, no link or anything, just look for it. A friend of mine has this. It really pumps up the tires very quickly, and it's got a gauge on it that's very accurate, so I use that. But anyway, I have so many bikes that I can't keep up with all the air pressures and have to look at the manuals. So I just write them down here on the box. And today I got to fill up all of the air on all the bikes just to be good for next week. Today is Sunday, by the way. 2 days before July 4th, so happy Independence Day, everyone. I rode my Grom to work all last week. It's pretty nice. I think I've only had to fill up twice. The other one was just on the last day. So I still pretty much got a full tank of gas. But I'm still getting 118 miles to the gallon, which is very nice. The other day I was riding home and somebody was next to me at a light and said that my rear tire looked low on the Grom. Now, I wasn't really putting any weight on it because I was at a light and I was kind of standing up. So everybody's an expert. So I kind of took it with a grain of salt, but I'm going to see if he was right or not. So for my Grom and the Monkey, 29 PSI both. I'm at 25.5. I don't know if you saw it or not, but go ahead and put it back up there. There's some cicadas in the background. Sounds like leaking here, but it's not. All right, so we're good there. There we go. All right, we were at 25.5, not desperately low, but now we're back up to specs. Tire nipples on the right side on the rear, the left side on the front. Alright, done. The PSI for the Ruckus should be 26 both front and rear. I just follow the manual on these smaller bikes. Now, speaking of Ruckus, I want to do a shout out to a channel, the Sinclaw 702 channel. He's got a large amount of scooter videos on his channel, and you know what? I think you guys should go over there and give him a check out. I mean, he's got some stuff happening right now, but I think there's going to be some exciting things in the future for him. So I guess you guys know that there is kind of a high pressure bubble over Galveston, which is keeping a dome of heat over Texas. So temperature has been about, I mean, we've gotten up to 109 degrees. Not unheard of, but it's happened before. 25.5, not bad. As a matter of fact, it won't go. All right, 26 on the button. That's the thing about this, it will not do 1/2 PSI increments, and I was at 25.5, so I had to let air out in order for this to pump it up. I mean, it's kind of anal, didn't really need to do it. All right, that's 2 down on the small bikes, 1 to go. Okay, before I start, I just wanted to show you guys what my wife did for her Monkey. You can see this is really tight right here. This is just to maybe hold things that, this bungee cords, maybe hold things that are in that might be loose. But she's got a double wrap of bungee cords around the rear luggage rack that I bought her for Christmas. And she now has an excellent amount of storage, and this thing is not going anywhere. But if she wanted to remove it, she could. Very cool thing. And she got that from Amazon. She sold her Ruckus. This is a bag that was on her Ruckus. She said that this right here, so this gives her a little storage for her gloves or whatnot. And she uses this. And she said it feels almost like a backrest for her. Okay, just like the Grom, even though these are a little bit larger, beefier tires than I have on my Grom, is still 29 PSI recommended. Have not driven my Ruckus in, I don't know, a couple of weeks. You forgot how to turn it on. Guess you can see I'm wearing shorts and no gloves. Basically nothing but a helmet on. Might as well be naked. I'm not going that far though. And this is my homage to Sinclaw 702, who drives around the Las Vegas Strip basically just like this. Of course, he's a younger man. He'll heal a lot quicker than I would. So you guys need to check out his channel, because there's nothing more beautiful than the Las Vegas Strip at night, and he'll have some rides around there on this Ruckus and different scooters also. So I've not made a video on this Ruckus in quite a while, really, and it's just work basically and family things going on. Had to move my son up to Oklahoma this weekend. He just got back yesterday. So these videos will have to be, you know, catch as catch can, and the YouTube algorithm will just have to figure it out, or not. Oh, it feels good out here too in the wind. It was hot and steamy in that garage. Just exercise the Ruckus a little bit, because my wife and I are going to go out on a trip tomorrow, which will be another video. But we're going to take the little bike. She's going to take her monkey. I'm going to take the Grom. Don't know where we'll go. I'll shoot a video of that. Hopefully she'll have her crate on there. You can see how it rides with that. Okay, now I can see why Sinclaw rides practically naked, because it feels good. And you think it's hot here in Texas. I'm sure it gets up to 120 degrees in Las Vegas, but he handles it and he knows how to deal with it. So if you guys want to know how to deal with the heat, definitely check out his channel. Alright, that's enough advertising for another man's channel. We'll go back to mine. Let's see what happens if I go this way. So what's up with my channel? First of all, a fail. I should go ahead and mention that. Look at that. That's not a killer. What is that? That is cool looking, whatever it is. BMW, I think. Oh, I was going to do the 1,000 subscriber trip. Talk to you guys about that. I did not make my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And as far as the 1,000 subscriber long trip, well, that was if I had made it by June 30th, which was my 2-year anniversary. You know, I'm going to get to 1,000 subscribers. There's no doubt about that. It's just going to come slower than I had hoped. And but what that means is I'll probably, you know, the trip that I will make will be more weather dependent, whatever the weather is at that time. It's getting hot right now. Let's say I made it, just for grins, let's say I made it in July, at the end of July, which is possible. Thank you. You know, it would be too hot. Not for me, really. I mean, I could deal with it. Just drink lots of water, you know, and this nice air. But it would be too hot for my little Ruckus. I wouldn't want to do that. a 250 plus mile trip on my Ruckus, and you know, it could be 110 degrees out. So I don't want to make a promise for something like that. So what I'm going to do instead is I will do a more weather-centric trip whenever I hit the 1,000. It'll be a big trip, and it could be the beach, you know. If it's later in September, then the beach is very possible, unless we get into hurricane season. So I think that's it for me today, folks, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be my wife and me on, she on her monkey and me on the Grom. We will see you then, hopefully.